It's hard to tell online just who will fight back and who won't. For quite some time now, I have been a huge fan of a YouTuber named Glenn Fricker. He's the owner of a recording studio in Windsor, Ontario, Spectre Media Group, that specializes in heavy metal music production. Several months ago, I was browsing around on YouTube and I happened to stumble across a YouTube video called
"The Fans Deserve Better." It's no longer do it till it's right, it's more like, close enough, we'll fix it later. As a young metal fan, the records I laid my hard-earned cash down for didn't have auto-tune. The vocalist had to nail his part. There was no time alignment for drums. Drummers had to nail it or go home. And that's what I'm getting at here, is the difference between pushing sound out of a speaker and making music. Machines push sound. People make music. As an engineer or a producer, you can clean up a performance till it's damn close to perfection. It might even sound decent, but it will never, ever be great.
Right on. I'm glad somebody finally said it. So ever since I saw that, I subscribed to his channel right there and then, and I've been following him ever since. But his most recent video, the one he just released this morning, was really interesting. He apparently got a call about somewhere around 2 o'clock in the morning from this guy who is apparently a bassist in a Christian band, from what I gather, who didn't like all the cursing and swearing and bashing he does of Christians on his channel.
Sent today at 2:08 a.m. from a blocked number.
I'm from up around Chatham area. I stumbled upon your videos on YouTube. When I found out you guys were from Tecumseh, I'm like, really? This is what people in the Chatham, Kent, Windsor, Essex area have to deal with? This is like the biggest studio in the area, and they have to deal with this guy who bashes bassists all the time? Yeah, no, I'm not referring anybody to you guys, so have a nice day, Glenn. Bye.
The fact that you called me up at 2 in the morning to complain about it, didn't leave your name, and blocked your number, tells me you're nothing but a gutless coward. I'm gonna ask a favor from the fine people from the Chatham area. If you know of a thin-skinned Christian bass player with a penchant for creepy phone calls, please take a serious listen to the recording. Perhaps you even recognize this weasel's voice. If so, please contact me at the Spectre Media Facebook page, and let's ID this clown.
Now check out how Glenn handled that. First thing he did was take this guy's voicemail and throw it online, just like that. People might think, well, you can't post somebody's private voicemail online. Actually, you can. While I was in my conflict with Larry Fox, and I presented those voicemails in court and told him I put them on YouTube, Larry objected on that basis, and the judge told him, hey, once you leave a voicemail on his system, the recording belongs to him and he can do what he wants with it. So, if you ever get a voicemail and you want to put it on YouTube, you can. There are probably some situations where you shouldn't, just, on general principle. But legally, once somebody leaves something in your voicemail, you can do whatever the hell you want with it. And as far as I'm concerned, Glenn has my full support on this. He did exactly what I would have done in his place, and I am not envying this guy right now. As everyone who's watched this channel knows, that I have made complete fools out of bullies in the past, particularly Larry Fox, but many others as well who left comments and such. And my channel has got only a tiny fraction of the subscribers that Mr. Frickers does. I only have a couple hundred subscribers right now. Glenn Fricker has 90,000 subscribers. So this guy's still watching the channel, and you can bet your boots he is. He's gonna be pretty humiliated by the time this is all over. And as far as I'm concerned, he earned it. If you have something to say to someone, you shouldn't be leaving some anonymous voicemail. And at 2 o'clock in the morning? What is up with you? 2 o'clock? Why would you call someone at 2 o'clock in the morning just to tell them you don't like their YouTube videos? I mean, get a life, dude. Seriously. Glenn, awesome. Awesome job. I'm going to be watching this story, and I hope you find out who the heck this guy is, because I'm kind of curious.